Hey guys, good morning to you. I am getting ready for the day and I thought I could wear these sleeves rolled up and they just keep falling down, but it is field day 2025 for my son and his school, and I'm going to be going and helping out, but it's about 7 a.m. now in the morning, and I need to take a couple of work assessments that I did not do last night. I told you guys I was going to get it done before I went to bed. I didn't do it. So I want to go ahead and get those assessments done for these work at home positions. Early this morning. I don't have to be at the school until like 9 a.m. So I got plenty of time to work a little bit and get this video up for you guys for today. This is probably all I'm going to get done for today, to be honest with you. Now, when I get home tonight, I don't have any plans unless I get a phone call to watch my granddaughter this weekend. But I'm hoping that this weekend I can really concentrate on my apartment and my car and get things done and ready for reselling full time. I have no kids this weekend. It's going to be beautiful outside. I really want to make a lot of videos for you guys this weekend, but we'll see. You know, the great thing about being a full-time work-at-home single mom is I can do whatever I want to do and see if I can get any job set up. I did hear back from an insurance company, it looks like. I had asked them if I could set up a interview with them, and there was no days available to do an interview. So I had emailed them and I did get a reply back. It says, "Hi, our appointment times are only generated a certain amount of days in advance. If you do not see a day or time, please try again on a different day." So did that. Definitely gonna have to take an allergy pill this morning also before I head out. I am going to star that. So over the weekend I can check and see if a new interview date is set up for that job. Then I'm just gonna go through my emails. I have a new offer. I'm not gonna make any money on that shirt if I sell it, but $5. I have it listed for $13. The new offer is $8. I'm gonna see if I can respond to that on my phone, and market it down to 10. Then that way, at least I'll make a little bit of money on that shirt. But I do usually take offers on my Poshmark clothes. The only reason why I'm asking for 10 on this is because they offered me 8 at 13. I would like to meet them halfway, because I'm not gonna make any money on that shirt. It's a brand new shirt, but it is a shirt that I don't want, and so hopefully they'll take me meeting them halfway. I got another survey that I could do. Let me see how much this survey is. $1.50. Woohoo! And it should take about 9 minutes. So Should I go ahead and do that? Let's go ahead and do that. $1.50 for 9 minutes of my time this morning. Let's go ahead and get that going. I just had to mark that I was using a desktop to take this test. How often do you consume news from digital sources? I'm going to put daily. Yesterday I did a test and it was talking about my local news stations. And so I had to answer a bunch of questions and I got $1 for that survey, but it took a while. Overall, which of the following news categories are you most interested in? Political, health, or climate change? Yes, I would say political on that one. Overall, which are you least interested in? Climate change. Which of the following platforms do you regularly use for news? Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, news app, news websites. When exposed to content online, do you scan or read most of the time? I scan nearly all my content. The next news presents a link to click up for pop-up news story to view. Like you typically do, click here to view the story. It's about polar bears, climate change, and polar bears. This is something I would normally skip through. How much of the article did you read? I'm going to say none of it. Describe any sections you found most interesting. Just skip that one. What is the main topic of the article? I'm going to say climate change news. For the following statements, use 1 through 7 scale to indicate your agreement or disagreement. The article was intended for someone like me. Strongly disagree. It was about polar bears and climate change. I don't care. The presentation matched how I prefer to obtain news. Neither agree or disagree on that. It was just an article. The news targeted my demographic. Neither disagree or agree. This story reflected a long-term interest of mine. Neither disagree. I have previously followed the news topic. This news topic, nope. I care about the broader issues related to this topic. Strongly disagree. Don't care. In a distracting environment, I would still focus on the content. Disagree. The content could be viewed without scrolling. Disagreed. I had to scroll to read it. Unless I went full screen, which I did not do, so I don't know. I wasn't distracted by other tasks while viewing the content. I wasn't distracted. I just wasn't interested. If I was interested in the topic, I had enough time to consume it. Somewhat agree. If I had more time, I would explore the article. Strongly disagree. The article respected my time with options to view the content. Neither disagree or agree. I could understand the main points just scanning the content. I agreed to that. I knew what it was about just by the title. Oh. Guys, my nose is running, my eyes are watery. Allergies. The presentation helped me find what I wanted to know. Neither disagree or agree because I didn't care. The presentation provided quick access core message. Neither agree or disagree. Whose information in this story based on my interest? Somewhat agree on that one. I could quickly view different parts of the story. Somewhat agree because I was scrolling. If I was in a rush, the format needed my information on my knees. I think it would give me what I needed. It was a paragraph form, so it was kind of difficult a little bit to read. I had control over the content I wanted to consume, strongly agree. I could quickly skip content I already knew, strongly agree. I did that. I read more than the first portion of the article, disagreed. I could quickly select information I was curious about. Neither did agree or disagree. It was paragraph form. I wanted to explore content beyond the first sentences. Neither disagree or agree. Maybe if I was interested in the topic. Compared to other stories, this one made me explore more information. Neither agree or disagree. The article generated emotion. Neither agree or disagree. The content made the issue more personal or real. Neither agree or disagree. I did like the picture. I remember this article because it made me feel. Neither agree or disagree. I probably remember the article because I'm sitting here making a video about it. The story helped me build trust in the information. Neither agree or disagree. It was easy to fact check the information. Neither agree or disagree. The story provided enough evidence for me to believe in it. Neither agree or disagree. Just a few more questions. According to the story, a surprise discovery from the past decades is the number one storms have doubled. Some countries are warming faster than others. I'll say I'll just say I don't recall. In addition to some less obvious signs of warming, they're asking me to answer some questions regarding the article, but I just put I don't recall. The story stated extreme heat is increasing, predicted, reducing. I'm just going to say I don't recall because I didn't read the article. The articles mentioned that the barrier of addressing the climate change is misinformation, educated, auto manufacturers, the media. I'm going to mark the media because I don't know, but I am marking it anyways. According to the story, which statement is true? The largest rise in water levels will be in the Great Lakes. Climate change is not just about extreme weather. Warming of water in southern latitudes has slowed. Many climate scientists are still skeptical, or I don't recall. I just said it's not extreme, only about extreme weather. They want to know what my age is, if I'm male or female or non-binary, and then I got to put in this code, which it already popped up, and now it says I'm done. So your response is being recorded. And then I have to mark I'm finished. I was supposed to copy that code. I don't know if I did or not. I didn't copy the code, guys. I hope I still get paid for that. I did. So I just am now at $2.04 making and doing a study like that. So, you know, taking the time out to do a study once in a while. I think I'm going to continue doing that until it just racks up. But going back to my emails now, I'm going to delete some of these that I have. I have applied for a customer service specialist. They are reviewing my application. And they will be sending me official updates as they are reviewing my application. So they want me to bookmark this. And there's several steps to this job application here. Complete the application, customer service assessment, resume review by a human, interview, customer service assignment, second interview and assessment, skills-based, and contingent offer and background screening. So there is a process to this job. So this is a real job, and I definitely want to star this one and bookmark it so I can look for that information. Hopefully I'll receive that next step today, and I can do an assessment for that job. Like I said, this weekend I'm going to spend a lot of time working on studies. Here is a $2.52 survey by just telling them a little bit about myself. So I will mark that and do that this weekend. It's going to take 16 minutes. So I will star that so I can do that this weekend. And I'm just going to keep looking. Here are a lot more job offers and applications to send out. But let's see, if I click on this, it does take me to join and apply to job. Let's see if it's going to send me to another job service, because I think this one does. Are you available to interview on Monday? And let's see. It did. It took me to another career builder job post, and it went to Kansas. So let me put in remote, see if this works. Put in Missouri. And it does have specific work from home remote jobs. No experience. Woohoo! They want to know if I'm a robot, if I am able to work immediately. These ads on these jobs are ridiculous. Let me see. I can be uploading my resume. Only takes a few seconds, it says. So it's scanning my resume right now, which I have just recently redone it. It's not putting in my name, so I'm going to have to type in some of this stuff. I do like that my my computer automatically puts in information for me. Okay, my resume has automatically put in all my information. I do have to put end dates on some of these jobs I had years ago, and I have no idea what the end date would be. but I'm just going to make it up as I go. And I got to fix all the end dates of these jobs because it automatically put that I was currently working there and I wasn't. So, no, this end date on this job here. Okay, I should be able to move on to the next section, but no. What am I missing? Another end date somewhere, probably. Gotta scroll. My resume added a bunch of jobs. I am putting my reselling business now officially in my resume, so people will know the skills I have. It's not letting me add stuff. So why am I not able to move on? It's got all my skills. I guess on these job titles, I had multiple positions and they're only allowing me to have one. I'm just gonna skip this job because this job is more difficult to do. I am going to keep up all of this. I'm going to fill out all these applications, you guys. There's like 20 of them here. Over the weekend, not today, not right this second. But I am going to keep this up and actually star it. Well, no, I've now signed up for Career Builder. I'm already on Indeed and LinkedIn, so I've been getting notices from them too. I need to go back on this job because they want to know if I can work day and night. So funny how they want to know if I'm a robot and if I'm a real person looking for a job on these, because they just turned me back into scam emails here. It goes from my job helper to career builder to jobs RX. I mean, it's just like from one job search to another job search. That's all it is. And you could tell it's total spam. So I just mark out of those after a while. Once I get the hang of it, it's not a real job. So I'm going to take this assessment. I'm going to concentrate on this one job that I didn't get done yesterday. And, you know, I'm just going to do this. And then I'm going to be doing some reselling pictures to post while I'm on my break today. And so I will be doing that and maybe making a video for you in between my sessions at my son's field day today that I'm going to be spending all day doing. So I also need to be picking up some pictures for a graduation gift, and I need to concentrate a lot on this reselling for this weekend. So there should be some videos for this channel, Blessed Be the Gift Reseller Biz, on my reselling business and how I'm getting started working full time. And this is the weekend that I'm going to just spend working on my home and my reselling business 100%. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will be making more videos for the weekend. So please like, share, and subscribe, and that will help me out quite a bit. And so I thank you guys for watching. Bye.